What is good, people? Welcome back to another episode of Drive Time Crypto with me, Crypto Chris, and today I'm going to be discussing the Helium network and in particular the light hotspots and what that involves. Now, if you're not particularly familiar with the Helium network, it's something that I've been looking into, researching, and I'm actually participating in as we speak. I've been getting myself a hotspot and a antenna set up. Now, the reason why I've been doing that is because the Helium network, it allows everyday people to get one of these miners and set up for themselves, and with them providing coverage on the Helium network, it rewards them in the cryptocurrency HNT. If you are not aware what I mean by coverage, what this means is that everybody that has a miner transmits over the LoRaWAN network, which is a low-powered wide area network. So basically it uses radio waves and you can transfer small packets of data across a wide area. Now, if you've got a miner and an antenna, what that does is then you show that you're providing coverage of this wide area network in your local community, vicinity, etc. And as other people watch you perform tasks upon the blockchain, you get rewarded too. So now what's happening is they are now introducing what is known as a light hotspot. At the moment, the hotspots are just that, they're called a hotspot, but the problem that they've had at the moment is that every single hotspot miner has been having to carry the data of the blockchain on the miner itself, which has resulted in some miners having problems with syncing issues and some miners falling into a relayed status. Now, I'm not going to go into that because if you have a miner and yours is there, I'm pretty sure you'll know what it means. And if you don't have a miner and you don't know what it means, then it doesn't really concern you, because this hopefully will be resolved with this update that they are putting out of the light miners. Now, from Helium, what happens is they don't require anybody with a hotspot to actually do anything themselves. They are going to push this software out and it will be done on May the 11th. For the activation, that's what they are trying to push for, as you can see off the tweet here. Now, what that means is basically they have now adopted these light miners and they've taken a lot of the heavy I can't even say it. They've taken some away the heavy computation requirements from the miners themselves and put them into validators, and they've launched validators about 12 months ago onto the network where they're going to do all the heavy data crunching, and then that just leaves the miners themselves to perform the proof of coverage for the network, so that when companies want to use the network for Internet of Things, then the Helium network has a really strong proof of coverage. There's no miners down and it makes it a lot more stable and secure. Now, there is some questions that go with that. The first of all, the main one I would say is, do you have to do anything with your hotspot? And the answer is no. You don't actually have to do anything with the hotspot. It's not going to change at all in any sort of way per se in its appearance, or you don't have to swap any parts out. Basically, the light hotspot is a new piece of software which is going to be pushed out automatically over the network. You'll see that you receive data packets and that's going to activate on your miner, on your hotspot, and then you become a light hotspot. So what do they mean by light hotspot? Like, so as I touched then, basically it's going to be taking away some of the heavy workings out, but that means the way that they're going to do that, and is it going to impact on your earnings as a miner? Then, well, technically it could do, is going to, but may not do, because if your hotspot was relayed or experiencing syncing issues already, then the hotspot software update is hopefully going to resolve some of them issues for you and bring your hotspot back to life, which means that the the miner's going to start earning again for you, meaning that you're not going to actually lose any earnings, you're only going to gain them. However, if you've not got any problems with your hotspot, then you are potentially going to lose some of your earnings. But the aim of it is that hopefully these earnings will become, even though you might lose some of them, become more stable and regular and predictable. But nevertheless, what's going to happen with the light hotspots is the Challenger updates are going to be taken away from light hotspots. So at the moment, you have the Challenger updates. So this, what happens is there's you create a challenge and you're challenging a geographical area, you're targeting that area, and basically you're responsible for constructing the challenge for the beaconer, and you await recipients. And this normally accrues about 0.9% of HNT emitted per that epoch. Now that's going to be taken away from you because the validators are actually going to construct these challenges, and that's where the difference is going to come in, because that takes up the computation power of the miners. So that's what they're trying to get rid of. So that's what the initially and inevitably that is what's going to change on the hotspots. You are no longer going to construct challenges. All the rest of it's going to stay the same. So you are still going to be able to be a beaconer, and that's where somebody else has challenged your hotspot, and then you put that challenge out, you admit it, that you've received a challenge, and the hotspots around you, the ones will then witness that challenge that you've emitted, saying I'm getting challenged. The hotspots around you witness it, validate it, and you send that back to the challenger and say, there you go, I've just put up a challenge, it's been witnessed, I'm providing proof of coverage in the area, and you still get rewarded for that. And that's the actor role in this. So the one that when you are the beacon, that earns about 5% of HNT emitted per epoch. So you've still got that nice way of earning HNT there. Likewise, your miner, you will still be a witness. So as I've just mentioned, that when a hotspot around you throws up a challenge that they've been challenged with, you witness that beacon and you say, yes, I've witnessed that he is also, or she, sorry, is providing a coverage of the network. And for witnessing the the beacon, this actor role earns about 20% of HNT emitted per epoch. So there is still the possibilities of earning there, and the only one that you're losing is the challenger role, and but with the hope of making this much more stable and much more not reliable, because the network is reliable, it's just a bit more, it makes it a bit more predictable. We're hoping that this is going to be a good update. The only problem that you've got is if you've got these lone wolf miners, and what we mean by a lone wolf miner is that a miner that is in such a place where there isn't any other hotspots around. And the problem is with this is that when they get challenged, if they put the beacon up, if nobody's there to witness, they can't earn HNT. Likewise, if they cannot witness anybody that is throwing up their challenge, then they can't earn HNT from this. The only way that they can earn is by creating these challenges. Now that is going to be getting taken away from them, meaning that they are no longer able to earn HNT. And realistically, the only way you are going to get round this is by encouraging the community around you to maybe get some hotspots and create the coverage in your area. Or you can, I don't know, you can go maybe full hog and get yourself a 30-40 meter tower and set your antenna up on top of that and see how far you can reach, and maybe you can reach some witnesses really far away, but inevitably you're going to struggle to earn HNT. So yeah, that's it really. I just wanted to touch base on what this light hotspot update meant, in case there is anybody wondering or they was panicking that they had to do something with the miner. You don't have to do anything. Sit back, let the network do it. You'll see on the 11th of May that you're going to receive some data packets. That's going to update everything, and then you probably won't see challenges, constructed challenges after that. But you will still see if you're being challenged. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. I'm going to wrap it up quickly, and I'm going to see you on the next video. If you like this, can I please ask you if you could please give me a like, a comment, and even better if you could please subscribe to my channel. I am definitely going to be putting out more Helium content because I'm really enjoying looking into the network and investigating what use cases are on it, and I'm going to produce a lot more videos. I'm still going to be doing my crypto news when I can, but at the moment I'm really heavily invested in Helium, so I thought, yeah, I'm going to start putting videos out and help grow the community and help get the message out there and hopefully become a real good solid point of people for getting news and information on Helium. So yeah, thanks very much for watching this video to this end, guys. Hope you have a great day, whatever you're doing, and I will see you next time in the hot seat. Cheers. Bye.